everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to decorate a whipped cream cake. It's a super tattoo cake, and this is the cake: red velvet, vanilla, and chocolate. I have blue whipped cream. I have red whipped cream. I already made my colors, and I have white whipped cream for crumb coating. So I have fillings as well. This is caramel sauce, white chocolate ganache, and milk chocolate ganache. So let's get right into today's video. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up and turn on post notification. Yeah. So I'll be starting with glucose. This is a glucose, and I'm going to use it as a glue for the board. I already washed my board. I dried it. Washed my hands as well. So that's it. Just enough to glue the cake to the board. And as always, I start with the cake that is more sturdy, which is a vanilla cake. It's more firm. Stick it to the board and make sure it's centralized. Voila. So any trimming I want to do, let's trim. Now my white whipped cream, spread it, and then I make a border. So I'll be using white chocolate first. I'm going to make sure that I spread it. I always enjoy this part. So spread it. 100. Now moving on to the next layer, which is red velvet. I don't need to trim this because it's quite flat. So I just put my white whipped cream and then spread it as well. Big border. So the reason why I'm making this border is to ensure that my filling doesn't seep out. I'm using fillings and they're kind of soft, so you don't want it to be popping out. So the border is going to hold it intact. Because this is red velvet, I also want to use white chocolate one more time. So I'll spread it so that everybody gets equal share of the filling once they cut through the cake. That's just why I prefer to spread it. Of course, I think it's the logical thing to do, spread. So the next, I feel like this is soft, so I'm making extra border. Next, another red velvet. So you can decide to trim your cake before arranging them together, or you can trim while you've arranged. So either one works. But if your filling is very soft, I'll advise that you trim your cake before you add them on top of each other. So it makes your work very easy, especially if you're just starting to use fillings for your cake. So once again, I spread, then I make a border. So the next filling now is caramel sauce. You guys, these fillings are too good. I love the feeling that our fillings give. So filling, FEELING, that our fillings, FILLING, that they give. Kind of, do you understand what I'm trying to say now? So when you add fillings to your cakes, it takes your cake to a whole new level. Like your customers get to experience goodness of cakes. So they're good. And when you make your fillings right, you work at a very good temperature, you're going to get good results. Now this is chocolate cake, chocolate caramel red velvet, perfect combo. So I have like a few fillings recipe um, that I'll be sharing in my upcoming physical class. That is the Modern Fondant Master Class coming up in January. Yay! Have you heard about the master class? It's a power packed class. So if you registered for my modern fondant master class, few of the bonuses in the class is fillings, white chocolate mousse, dark chocolate mousse, caramel sauce, and even my Swiss meringue buttercream recipe. They are part of the Modern Fondant Masterclass. The class is going to be holding in Lagos, Nigeria, come January 2025, and you can't afford to miss it. It's a physical class happening in Lagos, Nigeria, at most Cake Studios in Lagos, Nigeria. So the last layer is coming up, and I'm using chocolate ganache, dark chocolate ganache. Let's spread it as well. Look at that. So spread it. Voila. Sweet things. I'm going to flip this over. So when you are trimming your cake, you want to place your knife flat on the body of the cake and keep going. So once it's flat on the body of the cake, if there are any extra or excesses along the way, it's going to trim. Now this is pulling my chocolate because it's soft. So like I was saying, if there is any excesses, like any bulge, it's going to trim it as you go. Remember not to avoid making your knife turn like this or slant in any position. Make sure it's flat. So far it's flat, it's going to trim the excesses. I'm not going to bulge into your cake like just a deep dive into your cake. So I'm good to go now. I'll pack the crumbs, then I would crumb coat.